Go.
Okay, to unlock the system, to open the screen, we'll hit the bottom button twice. It's a circle. Once, twice, and you'll enter the bus number to unlock the screen. This bus number happens to be 4010, so we'll do 4010, and then we're going to open up our logbook at the top right. Now we'll enter our username, which is provided by the office. As soon as I type in the first letter, it might recognize your username if you've been in the bus before. If you've never been in the bus before, it won't show it until you've logged in. So this one, we've already logged in. We'll just hit the, underneath the username, you'll see it's highlighted JB9143. We'll just hit that and it autofills it. And then we'll enter our password,
7304.
7304. Okay, so it's looking for the bus. It'll show you all the vehicles within range, and you'll want to connect to the bus that you're in. You'll see 4010. So we'll check that. There'll be a green check mark indicating you've connected, but you do have to hit the connect button at the bottom right as well. Okay, so it's going to say uncertified days. We'll ignore that for now. Just hit no. At the bottom on our current log, it's saying that we're in violation. So we'll actually investigate that later, but for now we're going to exit out of it. And now we're on our main dashboard. We happen to be on duty for whatever reason, but most of the time you'll want to make sure that you were off duty prior to your going into your trip. So you should be off duty to begin with. So whenever you log in for the first time, it should show off duty and all these statuses. So you have your daily driving, your cycle on duty, your rest, and since your daily reset. These we can talk about later if you need any explanation on those. What you'll want to make sure though is that bus at the top right looks like a little truck is green. If it's red, that means that you were not connected to the vehicle. So that could be an issue that we'll have to discuss, and maybe you'll want to call the office to talk about that.
Okay, so next item is show the bottom icons, dashboard.
Okay,
setup.
At the bottom of the tablet, there'll be 5 options to choose from. You got your dashboard, which is the main screen you'll normally have. You'll have a setup. You'll have logs, which you'll see your graph, and then you'll have inspection, where you'll do your pre-trip inspection, and then there's more, which is rarely used. Sometimes we'll have to send diagnostics to the support team over at Fleetmatics, but only call the office if you're going to use that, and we'll most likely tell you when you need to use that, and it's very rare. We're going to go back to our dashboard.
Go ahead and show them how to log on.
So before you start your trip, you'll have to go on duty. And then you'll have to do an inspection for your pre-trip inspection. So you'll hit inspection, which shows right there. You'll have all these different options to choose from. Only one you'll ever use is fueling, inspection, and loading. So hit inspection. So it shows that you're inspecting and on duty. You'll hit confirm status to confirm that you're about to do your inspection. Again, it's showing there's a violation, but we'll ignore that for now. So now we'll go to inspection at the bottom of the options here. So you'll see the last inspection was 3 of 13. We'll hit add new, and we'll go down the checklist here. Servicing brake including trailer is not going to apply, but we still want to check it off, because without checking it off we can't continue to the next step. Check our parking brake, steering mechanism, and so on. Just mark them all. down the line. If there is a defect, you'll want to hit the red button there, and it'll ask you what exactly is wrong with it. We're going to go ahead and cancel it because there is nothing wrong with this bus. I was just showing you as an example. So everything's checked. We'll hit continue. Okay, now we're going to have to add a comment. If there's nothing wrong with the bus, we'll just hit PT for pre-trip. Okay. Now you have to tap in the screen there, and at the bottom it says finish. So we'll finish our pre-trip inspection. Alright, so you'll see at the top, 3 of 15, we entered our new inspection report. That gets sent to our team over here in the shop. Next thing we'll do is we'll go to setup, and we'll enter our shipping reference, which is our charter number. Charter number is found at the top right of your paperwork. It's normally 5 digits. To do that, you'll see here shipping reference. At the far right, there's a little blue plus sign. A plus sign means add new. So you hit the add new button. Then you'll go over here where it says enter shipping reference. You'll tap that. And you'll go in and enter the shipping reference, or the charter number is what we call it. For now, I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, save. So now we're able to go back to our dashboard.
Okay, so then you're ready to go.
So now that we've done our inspection, we're basically ready to go. As soon as you move the vehicle 5 to 10 feet, it's going to recognize that you're driving, so it'll switch you into driving mode, and all this will disappear, and there will just be a circle showing that icon, and it'll say driving. Anytime you stop for any longer than 5 minutes, we want you to go off duty, because it'll save your on-duty hours. So we'll confirm that. Now, you should, when you start moving, it should put you in a driving mode automatically. You don't necessarily have to go on duty before you start driving. You should automatically be able to go into driving mode from your off-duty status.
Okay, so now you want to talk about the end of the day.
Okay.
Post-trip inspection.
Now, say we're done with our trip. We just got back to the lot, and we're going to get ready to get out of the bus. Before we do that, we'll have to do a post-trip inspection to write up anything that was wrong with the bus, any defects. You want to put anything and everything. You know, it could be as simple as the curtains wouldn't go down on the bus. Anything. But to do that, we'll also have to go on duty, because you have to be on duty while you're doing an inspection. So we'll do our inspection, confirm status, go back to our inspection, we'll add a new, go down the checklist, hit continue, and then we'll say post trip okay. Tap out the screen so you're able to finish it out. Now we'll go back to our dashboard, go off duty, confirm our status. Now what we want to do is, before we log out, we want to make sure that our logs look correct. Sometimes we lose Bluetooth service, cell phone service, or for whatever reason the logs happen to look wrong. You go in through our log graph and say, oh, that does not look right. So what we do in that case is we'll be able to show you how to edit it in a future video. And if you're not able to edit it, you can call the office and we can edit it through our program at work. Now through our graph, we're able to look at certain periods of what happened at 11:30, what happened at 7:01 in the morning. You can tell in the morning at 7:06 we went on duty. So you're able to see all these individual steps, and there'll be a long list of them if you've had a long day of each place that you were stopping at. Okay? Now, if you've ever get stopped by the DOT and they want to see your logs, you'll pull up this log graph and you'll do an inspection mode. And it gives them a little more details on your hours of service. So the logs look good and we're ready to go. Okay, for whatever reason, after inspection mode, you have to re-enter your password. That's just a feature that they have in here.
7304.
So we'll do our password. And then at the end of the day, we'll want to certify that log as long as we're okay with it. So I'm going to hit at the top right, certify log. And if you agree that it looks correct, hit agree. So that log is now signed, and now we're able to log out of the vehicle. To log out of the vehicle, you want to hit the top right. There's 3 dots up there. You hit the top 3 dots, and it'll give you the option to log out or adverse conditions. So we'll log out. The only time you'll use adverse conditions is very rarely, and that's in a case of a winter hazards, or if there's a unpredicted traffic jam. That'll give you some extra time to use, but that is rarely used. So we'll hit log out, and it says we have uncertified days. For now, we're going to ignore it. We'll hit dismiss.
No, you want to hit log out to get out.
That's uncertified days. Okay, so what I want to do is continue log out, not dismiss. Continue log out, and we're out. So we're now at the sign-in portion of it. We want to go back to the main screen so that the tablet itself will turn off. The screen will go black. If you leave that app open, the screen will stay illuminated all night long and could lead to problems if you didn't move that bus for an extended period of time. The battery could very well drain. I also recommend going up to the top right of the tablet here itself, and there's a little hole inside of the outer box, the protective case, and you'll just reach down in there and touch the button one time and it goes black. So that's how the electronic logs work for our fleetmatics system. Did I miss